Good morning, Taurus. How you doing? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your bonus reading for this week. I'm a little bit late on these, but I figured we'd get them out anyways. So these are bonus readings. We're going to do all signs, and this one is for Taurus. Let's get these shuffled up. Let me see. For my Tauruses. Okay. Alrighty. So for Taurus. Let's see. Okay. From the top. Here we go. I got cards everywhere. Ah, we got a mess. This is supposed to be on two. Never mind. Okay, here we go. If you're a Taurus and you are currently dealing with an Aries, we've got everybody upside down. Here we go. We've got the Three of Wands, okay, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so this Aries is viewing you as somebody who they definitely want to take into their future. The obstacle here is there has been a breakdown in trust for some reason. So I'm not sure exactly what's happened between you and this Aries, but there's definitely, they're feeling as though you don't trust them or the situation with them like you once did. So they want you in their future. They're just not sure if you want to be in their future anymore. So something's obviously happened here, okay? All right. If you are a Taurus dealing with another Taurus, or if basically I see this usually as your future self trying to send you a message for your current self, you get the Page of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. If your future self is trying to send you a message right here, I feel like the message is to quit trying to juggle so many things. Pick what you want and go for it. You know what I'm saying? You have to prioritize, I guess you could say. It's time for you to have priorities in life, to figure out what it is you want the most and go for that. It feels like maybe your energy is quite scattered right now, and that's what your future self is telling you is not going to work out for you as well as if you could be focused, okay? All right. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Gemini, I get the King of Wands and the Three of Cups. So this Gemini is definitely viewing you as somebody who is basically non-committal or looking to be non-restricted right now. They feel as though you are not looking to have restrictions put on you by anything, especially not by a person. So that makes me feel as though the situation between the two of you is teetering on going to another level, and possibly you're the one putting the brakes on it. It's not bad energy. I don't feel like somebody's mad at you or anything. There's not that, but it just feels as though there's something here, some sort of a block. And the block seems to be coming from your side, and it's over the fact that you don't necessarily feel like you want to be restricted. That's what I've got. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Cancer, I get the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This Cancer is viewing you as somebody who definitely inspires them. You know what I'm saying? Like they can be having a gloomy day, you show up and suddenly everything is bright and sunny. You bring happiness and inspiration with you. And they hope that they can do the same for you. So this feels as though this is somebody who has they have a large amount of admiration for you. And they just want that to be mutual. Definitely, I'd say this Cancer is somebody who's trying very hard to try to impress you. They want you to have the same feeling when they walk into your day or life as you make them have when you walk into theirs or something. This doesn't feel romantic to me, but it definitely feels like there's a ton of admiration here. A lot. Okay, if you are a Taurus dealing with a Leo, I get the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So this Leo is viewing you as somebody who could easily be wish fulfillment for them. They're also viewing you as somebody who has total control over your own emotions, as well as those of the people around you in a lot of cases. Meaning that you have the ability to cause, emotional stability and security, or you have the ability to cause total emotional chaos. It's really up to you and what you're feeling that day or at that time. Definitely no shortage of desire in this particular dynamic. I just don't know if you're on board with it. Meaning that this Leo's on board for you, but I don't know if you really want to go in this direction. I'm not sure. If you do, it looks like a solid offer. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Virgo, I got the Magician and the Page of Swords. So this Virgo is definitely viewing you as a master manifester. You are somebody who sees what you want, you put your mind to it, you manifest it, it comes into fruition. Okay. I feel like this Virgo is trying to gain some sort of sense of clarity on you. They're just not sure where they stand with you for some reason. For some of you, not all of you, it feels like they're not sure where they stand because they've screwed something up. I feel like they've screwed something up in general. I just don't know. With some of you, they screwed something up with you. With some of the others, they've screwed something up with somebody you know, and that's affecting their dynamic with you. This is somebody who's definitely questioning where they stand in your life right now. There's an element of fear here. I don't know why. Not on your part, on theirs. So, I'm not sure how that plays in, but... Okay, if you are a Taurus dealing with a Libra, I've got the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Okay, so things with you and the Libra seem to have definitely gone south. The 5 of Cups would speak of a sense of loss and regret, and with the 6 of Swords, you're trying to pull your energy back out of this situation so that you can steer your life away from this chaos. So obviously, the Libra brought a sense of chaos into your life that you have decided you don't want to be a part of for sure. There we go. Weird side note, I don't know that I feel anger here. So it's like dealing with this Libra brought a sense of chaos that you've decided you don't want any part of. But I don't know that you're mad at the Libra. I think you're more or less accepting this is who the Libra is. You know what I'm saying? But it's just not what you want as part of your life. I hope that makes sense. Because I do feel sadness and a loss. And I do feel that you're moving away from this person. But I don't necessarily, you're not doing it out of anger. It's not like they did something to make you mad. I think you just realize this is who this person is and that doesn't work for you type of deal. Okay. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Scorpio, I have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. 2 10s anyways kind of signal completion. The 10 of Cups means at one time the Scorpio was somebody you felt brought you emotional stability and emotional happiness. You know, they were like the ultimate for a minute. Unfortunately, that came with a heavy burden. So what was once so happy, right? So happy. I don't know how else to say that. What was once so happy a time has suddenly turned into this situation where you're constantly burdened by whatever they got going on. It sounds like the Scorpio came with a lot of baggage, and it was just more than you could deal with in the end, okay? Or more than you can continue to deal with, let's say. I think some of you aren't out of this, but you're trying to get out of it because it's just too much. It's all encompassing, right? Okay, if you are a Taurus dealing with a Sagittarius, I've got the Moon and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Sagittarius is viewing you as the Queen of Wands. You see what you want, you go after it, you get it. That's pretty much it. You exude a sense of sex appeal. You are that girl or that guy, whichever way you want to look at it. With the Moon, though, they feel as though even though you can have anything you want, you're not taking time to see things around you clearly. This is a message of concern. This is somebody who cares deeply about you. I don't know that I think this is romantic at all. But this is somebody who's concerned because they feel like you are going out and conquering things and going after things, but you're not bothering to take the time to really see everything clearly. So you're making moves without having all the details, and they're afraid you're going to get hurt. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Okay, well, this Capricorn seeing you in boss energy, you are all that, you know what I'm saying? You're calling the shots. With the Knight of Swords, you're looking for clarity in a situation right now when it comes to the Capricorn. It's making them nervous. They just don't like it when people dig around in their business. And that's what you're doing here, it looks like. So I feel like this Capricorn may seem standoffish, and now they seem more standoffish. And it's because you're trying to get to the bottom of something, and they just don't like it when people dig in their business. So this one doesn't feel romantic, I don't think. Maybe that's what it's headed for, I don't know. But it feels... It's abrasive right now, and it's because of you digging. If you are a Taurus dealing with an Aquarius, I have the 7 of Pentacles and the Fool card. The Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who's trying to take a leap of faith towards a situation, but you haven't decided yet how much you want to invest in the situation. This could be a situationshipy type situation for you in the Aquarius. I'm not sure. I don't know that it looks like it has a lot of teeth to it, but it looks like something maybe that you guys are playing with. I don't know. It's definitely a friendship. I just think that you guys are trying to take it to another level. I don't know what kind of success you'll have there, but it's always worth a try. There you go. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Pisces, I have the 9 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So whatever was going on between you and the Pisces, and I do feel this could be an ex of yours or somebody that you tried to get something started with. Right now, this Pisces is viewing you as somebody who's totally stressed out and not making any movement forward. For some reason, you are stagnant, and it's making them a little bonkers.